Hello, good evening, everybody. It is Brian here. This is What Brian Thinks Adventures. Happy late Saturday night, August 27th, and early next day, Sunday, August 28th of 2022. I thought I would like to provide an end of summer 2022 update and talk about some of the very positive things, as well as very understanding things I have been very understanding this summer. And before I get into that, I'm also going to provide with the closing as well. And it also involves my new job, my school, Special Olympics bowling schedule as well. But before I get into that, I want to talk about all the amazing things, what has really happened over this summer of this year, and what I really look forward to this upcoming summer of next year, after this fall, this winter, and this spring of this year, 2022-2023 semester. And I will provide you with an end of August 2022 update on the last Wednesday of this August. So here it goes. This summer of this year, I have had a lot of great things going on. I have been focusing on with my new job hunt for the last many months. And likewise, I also got to take the bus over to my friend Elisa's birthday party at the end of last June, 3 months ago, this summer at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes. Likewise, I also rode my bike a little bit during the summer, but aside from all this, I also got to do something special on Canada Day this summer to celebrate Canada's 155th birthday this past summer. So this summer of this year I did. So on Canada Day, July 1st of this summer of this year, I took the bus in the LRT to the Canada Day events for the annual pancake breakfast at the Alberta Legislature. And I also looked around the Edmonton Federal Building with the visitor area. I also did a retake of the ThyssenKrupp Northern Traction Elevators at the Edmonton Federal Building by Alberta Legislature. And I also got a chance to go to the Legislative Assembly Open House at Alberta Legislators this summer on Canada Day, July 1st of this summer. And likewise, I took the LRT down to Churchill Station for the Ice District Canada Day events. And then afterwards, I took the bus 8 University from the downtown area back to Old Strathcona and and decided to look around the Blues on White and the Beercade on my way home. And also, I did a YouTube video of the ETS Bus 2009 New Flyer diesel 40-foot low-floor bus unit of 4759. That was on 9 Eau Claire's with the Happy Canada Day. So I also have that link too. If you are all interested in seeing that too, please feel free. In fact, I also did a retake of the ThyssenKrupp Northern Hydraulic Elevator at Remax Center for Edmonton Riverhawks, featuring a YouTube video of brass tactics, including the fireworks at the end. And likewise, on the first Saturday, July 2nd, part of the Canada Day July long weekend, my mom and we got to see the new Minions movie of Minions The Rise of Gru at Landmark Cinemas in Tamarack. And also, I did a lot of amazing bus videos and did some bike riding a little bit during the summer, even though the weather has been kind of weird this year. But I got a chance to go to the Street Performance Festival. In fact, this summer, last month and a half ago, I was interviewed with Global News Edmonton at the International Street Performance Festival at the end of the first week of this past July of this summer. So that really happened that day. In fact, I have made the very best of this summer with me job hunting. I had a couple job interviews, and in fact, I'm also glad to tell you is that my mom and we took the bus to Hawrelak Park for Heritage Festival, so I did a YouTube video of ETS Bus 2019-2020 New Flyer Excelsior 60-foot low floor articulated bus unit of 4947 on the Heritage Festival's Health Sciences shuttle bus route. And also did a YouTube video of the Wygar at Heritage Festival in Horlock Park. And on the way back, I did ETS Bus 2019-2020 New Flyer Excelsior 60-foot low floor articulated bus unit of 4953 on the Health Sciences Heritage Festival shuttle bus route, as well as one of the ETS Bus 2009 New Flyer diesel 40-foot low floor bus units on Fort Capilano. And likewise, before that, my mom and I, we went to K-Days. We got to see the Indigenous music at the Edmonton Expo when K-Days was there this summer. And aside from all this, on Civic Holiday Monday, at the beginning of this August of this summer, my mom and I, we got me registered for Special Olympics bowling. So we got that taken care of, and we also got me registered for school for Adobe Photoshop Level 1. Over the first 3 weeks of this fall of this September, as well as Illustrator Adobe Level 1 at the beginning of the first 3 weeks of this fall of this October at MacEwan University, where I will be going to school on Saturdays for the first 3 weeks of this September, October, the first 2 months of the 2022-2023 semester this fall after the summer holidays of this summer is over. In fact, I did all the responsible things this summer. I held off my Calgary Stampede trip for a third straight year, but you know what is very positive is that 2 weeks ago, mid-August of this summer, I dropped off my resume at Acapella Catering, and I received a phone call from the Human Resources, so I'm very pleased to tell you that I'm going to be expecting a call from their hiring manager this sometime this week after the weekend, when I can start my first day of work there. In fact, I did let them know that I am taking my classes at school at MacEwan University on Saturdays between the fall months of this September, October. And I also have my Special Olympics bowling schedule on Sundays from this fall of this October to this spring of this April of 2023 for 7 months. So I'm very thrilled about that. And yes, I'm also going to do the responsible thing once I get the phone call back. I'm going to follow up to let them know that I can work my days off around my work schedule, school schedule, as well as Special Olympics bowling schedule. So this way I can have time to get things turned around, as well as getting things focused on, so I can have time to get things back on schedule as I go along as well. And likewise, I have reached over 14,424 YouTube videos. Since you may as well know is that I did a YouTube video on Canada Day of ETS Bus 2007 New Flyer diesel 40-foot low floor bus unit of 4739 on 8 University. I have the link on as well if you want to feel free to watch that, as well as ETS Bus 2005-06 New Flyer diesel 40-foot low floor bus unit of 4513 on 8 University. ETS Bus 2009 New Flyer diesel 40-foot low floor bus unit of 4759 that I posted. So I hope you all can watch that as well. In fact, I'm also very, very pleased to tell you is that I have been doing all the right things this summer, delaying my Calgary Stampede trip for a third straight year, but here is the positive thing. I'm going to get my new job situated between the last few days of this summer, at between the end of this August as well as over the first couple of months of this fall, before as well as the same time after I start going to school, as well as Special Olympics bowling schedule and getting my new job schedule situated. And aside from all this, who knows what, my mom has said to me, there may be a possibility that sometime over this fall, either sometime this September or sometime in the fall of this October, I may go to Calgary for a day or two, but here's the positive thing. I did all the responsible things this summer. I let my friends in Calgary know. I held off my Stampede trip for one more year just till I get my new job situated, even though it has been struggling this past year before and after this summer. But I'm on the right track now between the last 4 days of the summer holidays of this summer of August, as well as getting things back on track before and after I start school at MacEwan University for Labor Day Monday, September long weekend. So I'm very pleased about that too, as well as before and after Thanksgiving long weekend in the fall after the summer is over. So before I go, I want to take a moment to let you all know is that my mom and I, this summer when she was on holiday for 2 weeks, we went to Fort Edmonton Park, and we also got to see DC League of Super Pets at Landmark Cinemas in Tamarack 3 weeks ago on the first week of Tuesday, August 9th, after she recovered from the virus. But she's recovered now, and we're being way more careful. In fact, I'm really looking forward to a wonderful, fresh new start with my new job with Acapella Catering once I get the job for the catering company. And also, I'm going to also let the EI people know where my new job is going to be at. So for privacy reasons, so I'm not going to say too much into the detail, but here's the positive details of all the right things I did over the summer. I really made the best of this summer of this year, and I got to be interviewed for Street Performance Festival. I was on TV of Global News Edmonton of Street Performance Festival, so that really turned out to be a great one as well. In fact, I went to the career fair at the beginning of this August of this summer of this year to look at the job places too that I'm interested in doing for my work. So I'm already looking into applying for a catering position. It's mostly buffet, you may as well know. So hopefully between the last few days of summer holidays, before and after I start school. So I've already spoke with the Human Resources this past Wednesday, 4 or 5 days ago, to let them know that I have my school schedule and I have open availability within the week. So I can also let them know and follow up. I can work my days off around that as well once the hiring manager calls me, as well as I let them know about my days off and also explain about the model train show I plan to go to at the end of this summer in September on Sunday, September 11th, as well as the Comic-Con at the Edmonton Expo Center with my mom, my stepdad, Neil. We're doing this fall in the middle of this September after the summer holidays if this summer is over. So very excited for these positive new beginnings. And I'm also very pleased to inform you all is that I have made a lot of tremendous right decisions over this summer of this year. I'm also looking forward to getting my new job situated before and after the end of the summer holidays is over, at the beginning of this fall of September, before and after Labor Day, September long weekend. And if it goes well in my Adobe classes in MacEwan University, my mom and I are also going to investigate courses that I'm interested in taking later on this October, November, as well as December before the winter holidays, as well as after. And also courses that I'm interested in taking over the first 3-4 months of this year of 2023 before this upcoming summer of next year. In fact, I'm also planning to go on the bus to Calgary for the Calgary Stampede for 3 or 4 days this upcoming summer of next year, July 2023, in 10 months from this fall of this September, October, and 9.5 months from this fall of October, November, to this summer of this July in 2023. So this is actually the perfect time for me to get things back on schedule between my new job, school, Special Olympics bowling schedule I'm going to be doing this year. In fact, I'm glad to say is that this summer, my mom and I we saw Bullet Train at Landmark Cinemas in Tamarack. And last Tuesday, we saw Gulliver's Return at Landmark Cinemas this past week. So we saw a lot of great movies over the summer. We saw Elvis at the beginning of the first week of July after the Canada Day long weekend. And before I close this, I really want to say is that we saw the new Disney Pixar movie Lightyear at Landmark Cinemas in Tamarack on June 22nd of this past June of this year, at the beginning of early this summer. So a lot of things really happened this summer of this year, summer 2022. I'm looking forward to this summer of next year. After this year, 2022-2023 semester term is done, and I'm looking forward to getting my Calgary Stampede trip rebooked to this summer of this July in 2023 in 10 months from this September, October, November. So this is going to give me plenty of time to get my new job started between the end of summer and over the fall term, as well as the winter, and getting things well back on schedule. In fact, I really want to say I hope everybody had a wonderful summer, and I hope the kids start their new school year, 2022-2023 school year, and I hope they do very well at school, and I hope they look forward to a wonderful summer of 2023 after their school year is over. I know I am looking forward to going to school at MacEwan University in a week from today, over the first 3 weeks of
I didn't get that.
September 3rd.
Could you try again?
September 10th, Saturday, September 17th, the first 3 weeks of this September. In fact, I'm also looking forward to Adobe Illustrator Level 1 between the first 3 Saturdays of this October, before and after Thanksgiving long weekend. And if all of this goes well, I will be enrolling to courses that I'm interested in taking later on during the fall and winter months, before and after the start of 2023, as well as close to early in the spring, like close to early April or May, who knows. So there's lots of possibilities. And now I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for hearing me talking about end of summer 2022 update. Stay tuned for end of August 2022 update, Saturday night, August 27th of 2022, as well as early next day, Sunday, August 28th of 2022. Have yourselves a safe night. Thank you for hearing me talking about end of summer 2022 update. Stay safe, everyone.